Have you ever wondered how to take your photography to the next level? The real secret is mastering manual mode. The fun fact, over 90% of photographers never unlock the full potential of their camera. They just stay stuck in auto. So you have felt really frustrated by blown out skies, blurry shots, or boring looking images. Trust me, once you get comfortable with manual mode, everything changes. Auto mode isn't evil, it's just limited. When your camera is on auto mode, it's making a guess. Lighting, movement, depth, all based on what it thinks is right. But cameras, they can't read minds. They don't know that you wanted the subject in focus and the background blurry and dreamy. Or you wanted motion blur to show speed, not freeze action. But staying in auto mode, you miss out on the opportunity of creative storytelling. You might get lucky sometimes, but with manual mode, you create magic on purpose. Okay, let's break down manual mode into 3 simple parts. Once you understand this, you will be unstoppable. Number 1, ISO. ISO is your camera's sensitivity to light. Low ISO, 100 to 200, equals clean, sharp images. Perfect for bright days. High ISO, 16,000 plus, lets you shoot in darker settings, but can introduce grain and noise to the image. Quick tip, always start with the lowest ISO possible for clean shots, and then work your way up if you need to. Okay, shutter speed. Shutter speed controls how long your sensor is exposed to light. Fast shutter speed, like 1/1000, freezes motion. Great for sports. Slow shutter speed, like 1/30, shows motion blur. Great for waterfalls or night lights. Quick tip, if your photo looks blurry, check your shutter speed first. Now, onto aperture. Aperture controls how much light hits the sensor, but it also controls depth of field and how much you want your photo in focus. 1.8 or 2.8 are a perfect aperture if you want that dreamy, blurry background. So a narrow aperture, say f11, if you have it at this setting, it will keep everything sharp, so it's great for landscapes. So remember, wide aperture is around 1.8 or 2.8, is perfect for portraits as it gives that nice blurry background. And a narrow aperture is if you want every single thing in focus. So you would have the aperture at f11 or maybe a little bit higher. So quick tip, think wide aperture for one subject, a narrow aperture for scenery. Here's the moment that everything clicks. Manual mode isn't getting technical for the sake of it. It's about making creative choices. And you tell the story, not your camera. You control light, you control emotion, and you control the moment. You stop taking pictures, you make them. So do you want to practice without getting overwhelmed? Start with aperture priority mode, A or AV. You choose aperture and the camera does the rest. So you only need to worry about one setting. Then try shutter priority mode. You choose the shutter speed and the camera does the rest. And those can be a bit scary, but switch it to manual and adjust all 3 together. You can rewatch this video as much as you want, so you can see the best aperture, the best ISO, and the best shutter speed you can use for different situations. So now it doesn't seem so scary. Small steps can make a big difference. And once you get the feel, you'll never want to go back to auto mode. So to recap, mastering manual mode means controlling ISO, shutter speed, and aperture. It means to shape light, freezing or blurring motion, creating a depth of field, and most of all, telling a story. your way. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you tap the like button that's just down there. And also, you can check out my photography tips and tricks playlist just here.